Everyone at Millbrook Middle knew that if a sub walked in wearing a lanyard with no name tag, you didn't ask questions. That was just the rule. So when the woman appeared in the doorway of 7th grade, English on a Tuesday morning, lanyard, no name tag, no attendance sheet, nobody said anything. She just stood at the front and smiled. She knew all their names anyway. That was the first weird thing. She called on Tyler without being told where he sat. She spelled Mackenzie's name right on the first try. When she handed back an assignment that had apparently been left on the desk, she put each paper face down in front of the right kid without looking at the names. Jalen leaned over to his friend Priya and whispered, "Has she been here before?" Priya shook her head slowly, eyes forward. The sub talked about the book they were reading, The Outsiders, like she'd read it 100 times. She knew which characters they liked. She knew Priya had written her last essay about Johnny, and she said good instincts without Priya ever mentioning it. With 5 minutes left in class, she wrote a single sentence on the board. Some people remember more than they should. Then she turned around and asked if anyone had questions. Nobody did. The bell rang. Everyone filed out. Jalen was the last one to leave. He stopped in the doorway and looked back, because he'd left his pencil case on the desk. The room was empty. Not she had stepped out empty. Not she went to the hallway empty. Just, between one blink and the next, gone. No footsteps, no door. The sentence still on the board, and his pencil case exactly where he'd left it, and every single desk pushed 2 inches closer to where he'd been sitting. He grabbed the pencil case and ran. The next day, their real English teacher was back. She said she hadn't arranged a substitute. The school said they had no record of anyone signing in. Jalen didn't tell anyone what he'd seen with the desks, but he counted them every morning after that, just to make sure.